Good morning. It's moving day, and this is not an April Fool's drill. It's April 1st, and Jackson and I are leaving behind Queens, and we're headed to Brooklyn. I haven't picked up a camera in over a year, but I've decided to document this because last time we moved, we've documented it as well. The time before that, you get the idea. So I've got Jackson here, putting him to work.
Doing all the suitcases and stuff.
We keep finding more things, like in all the closets and all the corners. We forgot we did laundry. That was another thing he's now trying to jam into the suitcase. It's a bit of an issue, but we are starting the day by removing some of the bedding and furniture and everything that we left overnight to sleep in, obviously. Then we're gonna head over to Brooklyn, pick up our truck, and then we're gonna come back here and fill it. These are our worldly possessions. Sorry, Jackson. I forgot to mention, over the last 3 days, it's been absolute terrible weather, but today, the sun has come out. Ignore the dirty windows, please. We've made it. We've gotten to our new apartment, and we're gonna do a little bit of cleaning before we grab the car. It's looking nice. Taking the suitcases back with us. All right, it's time for the truck. We've got a 10-foot U-Haul that we need to pick up. Originally, we were gonna have a van. Then Enterprise called us. They can't get any vans in the New York City metro area because no one will send them any. Then we booked this thing. Then they called us back that they could get a van, and we're like, nah, dog. We're gonna take the 10-foot truck, and hopefully it's only gonna be one run. Fingers crossed. Yeah, Frizz is starting. Means we're putting in work. Ready to go? Spot Jackson. Oh, probably. It's kind of cold out. Cool. Let's G-O.
Sure.
We've made it to U-Haul, but we're not really sure how we're gonna get out. We think this is our 10-foot truck. Checks out. But then there's stuff in the driveway. I don't know how this is gonna work. We tried to do mobile pickups, so that apparently you log into your account and you put in the number they give you. So Jackson's trying to figure that out. little behind schedule. We ended up taking an hour at the U-Haul place because they had some technical difficulties, blah, 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 blah. And so, yeah, a little bit delayed, but drove that back to our place, parked it on the loading dock. Thankfully, our current apartment is super easy to deal with for move out. Don't have to worry about parking. We got a freight elevator. It's all good. So Jackson is upstairs now, sorting all of that out and starting to figure out what he can sequence move-wise. And I am headed to the post office because, of course, I have a Depop order that I need to mail in the midst of all of this, and a pillowcase that I ordered that I'm gonna send to my sister because I don't need it. But yeah, so we're dividing and conquering. We just had breakfast, which was amazing. Had hot chocolate because I was literally dying from the cold. Standing outside there for like an hour. It looks warm, but it's actually not. It's like 30, 40 degrees. I'm also out of breath now because I just ate. And now I'm walking. It's a struggle, but it's fine. I'm a little nervous about how we're gonna unload the truck when we get to the new apartment again, but in Jackson's words, I need to just chill out and trust that it's gonna work out. So trying not to worry too much, basically. But yeah, that's the status update. It's 11, a little behind schedule, but it's all good. Technically we have our move out spot 1 to 4, so technically we're going earlier anyway. But, oh my god, why am I so out of breath? I don't know. Anyway, I'll catch you guys when we start the heavy lifting. We're now going to pick up, I'm kidding, we're now going to take this full truck and undo what we just did on the other side. And then we have to come back because our table didn't fit. We have 2 giant 4x8 pieces of plywood that we have to move, and a bunch of small shit that hid in all the crevasses. So we've basically finished our moving slots, and it's now 4 p.m. So we're gonna have to rely on the goodwill of the building to let us use that freight elevator a couple more times when we get back. This is looking like a 12-hour moving day, isn't it, Jackson? Fuck, something definitely just fell in the back. We're officially moved in. 17 hours of moving. We're exhausted. But we're done. So now becomes the arduous task of figuring out how to sort through all of the ish that we have collected. Our stuff seems to have expanded in the last 17 hours to fill the available space. Yep, not even gonna look in there. We're getting ready to set up our bed in here. So Jackson has Swiffered the whole thing. I am going to sign off here for the night, and I'll update you on some progress in the coming days as we set this thing up. And I'm so tired. I can't even talk. So peace. See you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is about a week and a half after we moved in, a little bit later than when where I last left you. But I wanted to show you where we got to. Everything's unpacked, everything is mostly installed. There's a couple things left to do, but it all went well, thankfully. So we're pretty much done as is, and then from here on out we just have to get some new furniture and fill up the rest of the place. But that's gonna be in a little bit. We're gonna wait and hold off and live in this for a while and see what we like to do here. So I'll show you a little bit of a apartment complete tour. And then, yeah, by the way, happy Easter. It's Easter today. Every day feels like the same right now, but it is. So there you go. Bedroom. This rug is new from West Elm, I think. We have the matching runner, which is what I got first. IKEA mirror, IKEA chair, some leftover things that we still need to figure out where to put, but that's really it. It's already a little bit messy, lived in mess. IKEA, Home Goods, all the things we already had. This is a marble tray from Crate & Barrel that didn't fit in the kitchen, so it's gonna be here now. Little basket. Our new home gym. Swiffer, because we're still cleaning again. Our new home office. This is a new addition to the family. We haven't named it yet, but it's a palm tree. We've got this thing mounted, and then a lot of our living room furniture is now in here. Living room, TBD, what we're gonna do here, but TV's up, internet, blah, 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 all those things. That's a lot of returns. I failed ordering plant pots like so hard. I'll go into that in more detail later. But the couch is looking good. Our makeshift pantry, because we were missing a piece of furniture to store all our food in. Also, we don't normally have this much food. It's just because we're in quarantine. Bathroom, y'all don't need to see that. My favorite window in this place. And then our kitchen, which is very charming and very colorful. But I think we managed to fit everything, and I'm getting ready to bake some bread because there's not enough bread on Instagram. So, you know, obviously we have to contribute as well. Lavender, these vases, I got two. One is a little taller and like a different color, but they're from Target. They're so good. I think they're under $20 from the Heart and Hearth collection. Very nice. And that's it. That's my tea corner. And then that's all the apartment. There's a lot to do here. I don't know what we're gonna put here. There's a light fixture we inherited, which I kind of like. And voila. So that's where we're at. I'm pretty happy. It's been really nice living here. A lot larger the space, so there's more that we can do, more surfaces we can use, blah, blah, blah. But today we are flipping the fridge door. So that's like one of the last tasks left. Right now it opens towards the living room, not into the kitchen, which is like super annoying. So every time I need something, I have to reach over or walk around it and then go back to where I'm mixing things up. So not super convenient. I was watching some tutorials. Apparently this is very doable. So that's what we're gonna try to do. And then Jackson has been Swiffering the walls because he's allergic to cats, and there was a cat in here before. And so it's been like messing with his respiratory system. So we're trying to get at all of the dust we can possibly get out of this apartment. And then what else I've been doing is ordering paint swatches. So there are a couple of companies online that are kind of interesting. Backdrop is one. Another one is called Claire Paint. And then obviously when we were at Home Depot, I got a few swatches that were just very normal, like Benjamin Moore paint. I'm trying to decide what to do with these walls. They are covered in holes and scuff marks, which isn't bothering me that much. It's a high gloss paint that's actually bothering me. So you get like reflections on the wall when the lights are on at night. It's not a big thing. It's just kind of like we might as well do it if we have time, or I might as well do it if we have time. So I'm trying to decide what paint to source. And I'm just having fun kind of ordering everything that's out there and trying out all these new surfaces for millennials, you know. Because, you know, we need a paint kit. We don't know how to do it ourselves. We don't know how to piece it together. So we need you to send us the whole thing just as a service, as an experience. I'm just kidding, but it is kind of interesting what different companies are doing. So I'll show you the backdrop branding. There it is. So it comes with all these things. This is what I was talking about. It's a very nice experience. So low VOC, low odor, green certified. You can wipe it down easily. And then they send you huge swatches. So say goodbye to like those Home Depot little index cards. This is sticky backing. And because it's me, I just ordered about 5 different whites. Their finish, I think, is kind of a semi-matte finish. Beautiful neutrals. So that's the those are my choices. Definitely not gonna go with that beige. Obviously gonna go towards like either one of these. Honestly, it's probably gonna be a true white, whatever paint service I go with, because we're north facing, so anything to brighten up the walls even further, I'm cool with. And then, yeah, it came in this little sleeve. Very cute. The swatches are like $3 or $5 each, but I guess they have to print these and things like that, so I'm okay with it. Now let's go put this up somewhere. White, so you know, not a big surprise there. Also, somebody wrote CNJ 2020, and creepily those are our first name initials. So I'm gonna put up the new swatches over here. You can't even really see the difference, but if I go up close, it looks like actually our walls are really similar to this. That's literally somebody is like having a party in their car outside. Dang. And then, so this frost color is what I was leaning towards. I'm kind of curious. This is actually brighter. You can see that difference. Yeah. I mean, there's also, it's a different kind of paper, but there. It's whiter. I think a gallon of paint for backdrop also goes for like $79, so I'm not broken up about the fact that it's not quite light enough. All right, so the next thing is baking. I think my mom sent me I just dropped a cookbook like way down there. My mom sent me a recipe for challah bread, and Jackson and I have been crazy about challah bread since our local grocery store ran out of bread in the last apartment and all they had was challah, and we were like going nuts. We were eating that like every 2 days. We finished a loaf. So I'm gonna try to make it, but I think it's like a 6-hour process. Bread baking is hard, y'all. I was wrong about the cookbook. I don't have that one. So I actually have no idea what book this is from, but I will be using challah on my phone. And if it ends up looking anything like this, I'll be super happy. All right, after almost 6 hours, I had to improvise a plastic covering. And we are here. The challah has risen, sort of. Not as much as I would have liked, and I'm not sure the dough is the right consistency, but we're gonna go with it. And I'm gonna shove it in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees and hope it comes out looking like the real thing. I'm not gonna wait 30 minutes for this challah to be finished. Jackson just finished putting up our lights. They're looking amazing. I'm really happy that we managed to do that, and by we I mean it was all on him, because I ordered cords that were too short for an apartment. I didn't even know really what it looked like. 2 light fixtures had to fit into 1 electrical box on the ceiling, so he had to retool the entire top of the electrical cord to fit both of them and wire them to a central point. Oh my god. The cords are so short that we couldn't get the distance in between that we wanted, but I think they look pretty good, and I'm not sure that we're gonna go back and ever change them. I could order another cord, but like we would have to take it all down. I say we. I didn't do any of this. I did not touch the electrical. That was all Jackson. He figured it out. Thank God he's an engineer. and he was literally spending all day reading up on this and like just figuring out how to make it work. Super appreciative. I'm definitely gonna have to make it up to him because I basically just stole his entire Sunday, which was his only day off this week. But I'm hoping the challah will be one step in the right direction. Hell yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is my challah complete. 30 minutes of baking, and that's it. Alright, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna eat this with a bunch of Nutella now because that's what I've been craving literally all day, like all day. And then I'm just gonna hang out a little bit, enjoy my Saturday night. It's Sunday. Enjoy my Sunday night. I am getting texted by my family who's also enjoying their Easter, and then tomorrow a new week starts. So I'm gonna leave the vlog here. Again, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I hope to be on here much more now that we have a new place, and I'm just gonna kickstart things again with YouTube. So thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.